Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today we have an Empire versus Chaos matchup. Um, and this match is at a little bit more funds. I think it's like 18,000 to the usual 15,000 that we play at. So I was able to afford a little bit more here for this pretty fun army. Over here I do have Balthazar Gelt. I was kind of on a Balthazar Gelt kick, and he does have two Amber Wizard buddies. So pretty strong little death squad here. For main line I do have Halberds. Um, I do have Tattersouls, Sigmar Sons, of course. I do have the Sterling's Revenge and two silver. I have the silver bullets and one free company militia. So I got like two free company militia and handgunners, as is my usual combo. But I brought these guys because they just have so much more armor piercing damage. They have 4 extra armor piercing damage per shot, and it comes out to like an extra 9 ranged weapon strength or whatever. I do have the Hammer of Witches and the Sunmaker. I have 1 unit of Knights Panther and Zendler's Reichsguard here. And my Hammer of Witches is going to be firing at these Hell Cannons because they did bring 4, which was crazy. And we're definitely not going to win this fight, especially when we have a Hell Blaster Volley gun, which is really not the best at anti-artillery duels. But I'm pulling back just so my Hammer of Witches can kind of try and duel with these guys, because the Hell Cannons, given time, will do a chunk of damage on these halberds. Luckily I did dodge that first volley. Over here you can see a very similar army: Halberdiers, Sigmarite Disciples, Jade Wizard, Volkmar. He's got some swordsmen, free company militia. He's got some great swords, some Imperial Foot. Over here he's got some more Imperial Foot hidden in the forest. He's got 2 units of Knights Panther, and I think that's it, and that Hellstorm rocket battery. Over here you can see the Chaos is in the forest. Just tons of Marauders, tons of Chaos Warriors, Forsaken, more Chaos Marauders, Chaos Warriors, whatever, you know, typical. Hell Cannon, Soul of Damnation, and he does have Sartorial, the Everwatcher, the Ever Chicken. 2 more Hell Cannons over here. You can see they do have 4 Chaos Marauders, 2 Chaos Spawn, some Halberds. He does have some Chosen with great weapons, which is very intimidating. These guys are pretty good in Steel Fate. They have fire damage, they have armor piercing, they do cause terror as well, so really just powerful unit. He does have Archaon the Ever Chosen over here, and he's got some Chaos Knights Lances in the forest. Yeah, I think that's it. So we'll just get started. The Hammer of Witches is going to be opening fire on that Soul of Damnation, trying to take it out with a just straight cannonball. And you can see here I forgot to pull back my Sigmar Sons, so they are going to take a chunk of damage as I forget. But I think they're going to get hit here. You can see the Soul of Damnation with that very rapid fire rate. Boom, just like chunking them. So just trying to run away from that fight. Balthazar Gelt is going to run up there and just like posture about. You can see the trying to take out the actual unit model, but it was not working super well. Usually it takes them out a little bit faster than this, so you can see they're going to start opening fire on my Hammer of Witches, which is not good. They're going to start doing a lot of, yeah, you can see just one shot almost killed my cannon. There you can see though, I do finally take it out, thank God, and I'm going to be switching to this other one. You can see over here my Sunmaker is firing in, not the ideal target, so I'm kind of moving back trying to get shots at these Marauders. My Hammer of Witches is going to be firing. You can see, oh man, the Sunmaker just took a chunk of damage, lost almost all of its ammo. You can see my he has taken out one of my no, he hasn't, but he's taken out a lot of the infantry. So you're getting some decent shots on these Forsaken. Not really the best target, but any damage I can do now is good, especially if we're going to lose the artillery duel and we're going to have to rush. Oh man, this is just like random luck. But you can see my Sunmaker not doing super well, definitely not paying for itself this game, because it did get a cost increase. Here you can see just barely missing each time. Oh, come on. There we go, so got it finally. You can see my, oh man, just like chunking a ton of my dudes. So now I'm going to be switching. You can see I'm doing a decent amount to these Marauders, so taking out those guys pretty early on, which is good. But, you know, Marauders do not cost very much. And there you can see it only took like one more hit to rout those guys. So now they're going to switch to the Sunmaker. Now we got a charge. Luckily, that Hammer of Witches did pay for itself. It took out 2 of these Hell Cannons. Yeah, but we're gonna have to go deal with that. Luckily, they're missing here, and you can see just making sure they don't come back. I've got my Night Panther over here. I'm going to be bringing Balthazar Gelt over here to try and potentially cast one of these, maybe. I was going to think about trying a Golden Hounds. Then here you can see, yeah, just finishing off. Now it's out of ammo. See the Golden Hounds. Not sure if this was worth the magic, but I thought I'd try it, give it a try. And it took out like half their health, but that really doesn't do anything to an artillery. You can see popping Arcane Conduit, gonna be popping the Staff of the Lands. You can see the Sunmaker there is out of ammo. So we're just gonna really be posturing about. I was afraid to kind of commit any of my stuff because I saw these Chaos Knights. You can see that Hell Cannon has routed off that Hellstorm the Hellstorm volley gun for essentially for free. So doing a nice job. They cost about the same. Shooting them as they flee. So you can see my Reichsguard here. I figured I could try and just do a cheeky charge, but he does use Sartorial as kind of a meat shield, and I'm just going to have to keep pushing through. You can see I did drop Golden Hounds on the Chosen with great weapons, but it didn't really do anything. You can see more flaming fireballs coming down, luckily missing. So here you can see we are going to shut this Hell Cannon down, but my Knights Panther are taking a decent amount of damage from Sartorial to do it. So here he does try and cast something on me, and I'm just going to try and dodge it. Dodging most of the damage. I'm running also my Sterling's Revenge in there. You can see my handgunners are opening fire on the Demon Spew, so trying to take them out early because I know they're going to do a ton of damage to my really awful Halberdier front line. Not going to do well against what's it called? Forsaken. Over here you can see he did cast a Piercing Bolts of Burning on my Knights Panther, so definitely don't know if this was worth it, but I have kind of shut down that Hell Cannon, so whatever that means for the rest of this battle. Over here you can see I am going to be bringing my Amber Wizards over. I forgot about them. I don't know what I'm doing here. I keep forgetting my stuff, but here the Forsaken are going to come in and start chunking out my Halberdiers. My handgunners now opening fire on those Chaos Warriors with halberds. Then over here you can see firing a Marauders, definitely not the best target, but I do notice the rest of his army is kind of separated. You can see Banishment coming down, Volkmar coming in, Imperial Foot moving through the forest against these Chaos Knights. If they could get that engagement, that would be ideal. In the forest, they do have a pretty massive penalty. And here you can see my Sterling's Revenge getting some nice damage, but I thought I'd set that up differently, so I'm going to freeze. You can see splitting my Amber Wizards between the Forsaken. You can see even Balthazar Gelt getting in there. Chaos Warriors and Halberds are coming in though. I do have my Satyr Souls, and I'm moving my Sigmar Sons around. And again, my handgunners just shooting at stuff in the back that it can reach. Zendler's Reichsguard are going to be finally coming through, and I do flee with my Amber Wizards through my own line. Over here you can see it's going pretty well. The Halberdiers doing okay against the Chaos Marauders. I did do a decent amount of damage to them early on. And then you can see these Chaos Spawner coming around, and luckily for the Chaos players, this Chaos Knight did manage to move away. You can see some Free Company Militia pushing up on the flank, and some Knights Panther as well. I definitely think these guys would be best charging into the front line. You can see I do have some pikemen over here. I don't quite know why. And I'm kind of waiting in reserve with my Zendlers, trying to find the best place for them. You see a Golden Hounds coming down. Just on that big blob, doing a decent amount of damage, slowing them down. And I saw there was just a big blob of units there, so I figured that was not a bad move. You can see just targeting those Halberdiers. Get these Knights Panther into the back of these guys. Nice charge pulling there. But these Chaos Marauders, nice job exploiting the line here. So I do have to bring in some other stuff, and I'm going to try and turn my Sterling's Revenge around to fire into the flank. You can see my supporting over here, and then nice use of his Chaos Warriors and Halberds, bring them into the back. I didn't see it, and he's going to send these guys here. You can see Sartorial coming after my Amber Wizard, and he's not going to win that fight. I need to get my Lord squad out of here ASAP, because there's just too much here for them to handle. Then over here, the Amber Wizard is kind of stuck in a bunch of halberds, so not good at all. And these Free Company, I'm having a hard time using them just because I thought he'd bring more large targets, but he really just brought infantry. Over here, let's see what's going on. You can see Flame Swords being dropped, Chaos Spawn slaughtering Free Company Militia, Imperial Foot sandwiched between Chaos Spawn and Chaos Knights, and they'll do okay. You can see these Knights Panther kind of just waiting in the wings. Definitely would start getting them in here, start recharging this stuff, because you can see they did have a massive break in the line. Luckily, I do have some pikemen over here, and you can see he's trying to, or you can see my Sterling's Revenge just helping to finish off these Chaos Marauders. My Chaos Knights Lances are losing. I'm getting some nice flanking shots with these silver bullets. But over here you can see I'm definitely losing. But now, as my line kind of breaks, I'm popping my halberdiers off to the side just to try and get some shots in my Free Company. So you can see me do that tactic all the time. Over here, I finally do route these Chaos Marauders, so now my Sterling's Revenge are ready to kind of support. My Silver Bullets are going to turn around. See, he's so smart. He just keeps pathing through, which is definitely the way to go. You can see my Silver Bullets are trying to line up a shot. Let's see if they can do it. Oh, but you can see these Demon Spew are going to get into their flank. Hopefully they can fire. Fire! Fire! Very well. You gonna fire? Nope. That's... Oh, yeah, there, point blank. Just like knock out a couple of those guys. Over here you can see Volkmar is, I think, tanking it out. Banishment again. Looks like he's got pretty isolated here. He's still got those Imperial Foot who are taking out those Chaos Spawn, but those Chaos Knights did not take much damage. I don't know what these Knights Panther are doing, but their recharges are really the only killing power this army had. And you can see my Knights Panther did come back again, and they are going to come deal with this Hell Cannon. You can see I've got some Sunmaker crew back here. My Sterling's Revenge are moving up. You can see Balthazar Gelt, final transmutation being dropped on him, and Sartorial is on him, so this is not looking good for me. Balthazar Gelt is going down. I do have my Zendler's Reichsguard in here, which is going to be, they're going to be pretty good at dealing with him. And I'm bringing some pikemen in here, and I've got Sterling's Revenge shooting into the back of these guys, and I'm fleeing, so I'm doing a nice job of kind of protecting my ranged troops here. Even though he's kind of winning in a lot of places, these Sterling's Revenge getting some nice recharges. I did. Balthazar Gelt did get out, essentially, by routing, which was good. You can see these guys are trying to rush my Sterling's Revenge. You can see they're doing the same thing, rushing away from my pikemen. So my pikemen are going to get some free shots in, and then hopefully these Silver Bullets will be getting some shots in as well. Yeah, as they kind of, they can shoot the units in between the other two. So, you can see they're doing some good work. And then over here you can see in the Forest Sigmar's Sons, the Tattersouls just holding. Literally just holding. They're not really winning, they're just holding. Over here you can see Fire barely missing that Jade Wizard. You can see here come the Knights Panther routing a ton of this stuff, just a little bit late to the party, I think. You can see some Chosen are out in the nowhere over here. Then you can see Balthazar Gelt helping to route kind of these low-cost units. Zendler's Reichsguard tanking it out, and now I'm done with Sartorial. I'm done with you. I'm going to bring my 2 Amber Wizards down on you now that you don't have a crew to protect you. And you can see my Free Company Militia. My Silver Bullets are going to be shooting at him as well, and I'm pulling up my Sterling's Revenge. So I am just trying to get a withering entire surround. I have Amber Wizards in there, I have Halberds, I've got now 3 units firing in, so I'm just trying to take him out. You can see even dropping Plague of Rust, trying to just make what we're doing here as effective as possible so we can take him out. Missiles are definitely not the best way to take him out, but they will have to do. Over here you can see Flamestorm coming down, running through some of his own Chaos Knights with lances, but you can see these Knights Panther doing really well, kind of cleaning up the remains of these infantry units. You can see he still has an Imperial Foot full health, which is very good. And you can see his Chosen are kind of waddling back to the fight. You can see my Chaos Knights, my Knights Panther are running around, wrapping up some stuff. My Zendler's Reichsguard did pull out. I figured I would just shoot him to death and use them to kind of run down Chaos Warriors. And yeah, you can see, I'm just like, okay, my Amber Wizards, I don't want them to take any more damage. I'm just gonna shoot Sartorial to death. throwing guys everywhere. But yeah, you can see under that withering barrage, he's going to go down. Gehenna's Golden Hounds going to help finish off these guys. Then the Reichsguard are coming in for a rear charge as well. So I've kind of cleaned up my side. A lot of this stuff will come back if the battle goes on too much longer. You can see my Reichsguard are going to get a nice rear charge to finish off these guys. So I still have a healthy firing line. I really don't have any healing in this army, so my Amber Wizards and Balthazar Gelt are not doing too hot. But I'm going to be moving over here to kind of help my ally. You can see he's still got some Chosen, which are just cutting through the Knights Panther. And then he's still got Archaon, who's dealing with the other one. He's still got the Superior Foot, though, which is pretty good. You can see Balance of Power slightly in our favor. Chaos Spawn are on the way. And yeah, so we're going to just fast forward here as he finishes off the Knights Panther. Chaos Spawn come in. You can see the Hellstorm rocket, the Hellstorm volley gun is back, and it's shooting at those Chaos Spawns, so nice steal there. You can see he's just like kind of sacrificing his stuff to Archaon to try and get the rest of his stuff away. Gehenna's Golden Hounds coming down on the Chosen. Anything I can do to start dealing with them. But you can see just a lot of chaos is coming back here. You can see the Chaos Spawn did get a little bit too close to my firing line. I sent in my Knights Panther just to kind of hold them where they are. And now I'm just obliterating them with some volley fire. So very long battle here. I've been showing these last couple of battles have been all very long, very good battles. And you can see these guys are coming back. So instead of focusing on these guys, I'm gonna have to turn around and like focus my range stuff on these chaos that are coming back. You can see this Hell Cannon is just back in service and is opening fire. Let's see if he hits. Yeah, so just chunking out my Halberdiers. You can see my Hero Squad is helping to deal with these guys, as my Sterling's Revenge, my Free Company, and my Silver Bullets turn around to open up on these guys coming back. Yeah, and something just very wizardy army. I have 2 Amber Wizards, Balthazar Gelt, and a Bright Wizard. But the Bright Wizard really just for encourage, and then he also gives Kindle Flame, so that's good in the late game when you're going up against stuff. You can see the Handgunner, the Free Company Militia getting some nice side shots into these Chosen. And these Chosen are just like, even though they're dying, they have far lower health, they're very tired, and they have missile support, they're still kind of in combat even. Against these Imperial Foot. Then over here you can see all my stuff is opening fire, and really just as soon as I open fire on them, they do rout. And you can see they are going to flee again. See my 7th Reichsguard now are going to perpetually run them down. Now I can finally go help my ally, who's kind of been chunked out by Archaon. Free Company Militia getting shut down. Balthazar Gelt running over here, popping that Staff of Lance, hoping to get, like, in the late game, you can, with Arcane Conduit and Staff of Lance, you can really just keep getting the, like, 4 mana required for Rust, Plague of Rust. So it's pretty good. So we'll just kind of fast forward here as my army slowly comes up. Everything's exhausted, very tired. This guy's active, Sterling's Revenge, that's pretty good. See, these guys did come back. We're just kind of getting ready. I'm trying to gat. I really wanted to gat Archaon down, but you can see my Silver Bullets are firing at that Chosen unit, trying to finish them off. You can see Sterling's getting ready to open fire as well. You can see they do pretty well against volley fire. Like, you would expect them to kind of drop faster, especially at this much health. You can see Archaon is going to get in here. I'm going to swarm him with Halberdiers and then try and shoot him. You can see this Chosen now fleeing, and I'm just gonna, it's gonna be the power blob on Archaon, because he does have regeneration 1 in combat. So I just want to, I just need to get him right now. I don't really have a choice. So I'm gonna be dropping all my Hero Squad on him. You can see I'm dropping that final Plague of Rust prior to my charge. Dropping his armor to 55. And you can see I'm setting up my gunners on all sides, but there's so many large targets in here, it's hard for them to get a shot. See, I'm actually not dropping Balthazar Gelt in there. Just a little bit nervous. You have like a pocket, like Firestorm or something, and he's going to drop it on this blob and switch it in our favor, but the Ember Wizards are able to chunk him out there at the end. So very close game, very long game. You can see Zenler's Rexguard, of course, always doing well. My firing line, MVPs. Halberdiers holding, especially with the Bright Wizard and Courage. And then you can see my Hammer of Witches definitely paid for itself, but my Sunmaker probably did not. Just taking out those Marauders. We look over here at Quazzle. You can see Volkmar doing very well. Knights Panther not getting very many kills. Halberdiers doing okay. The Imperial Foot also not doing very well. Poor Hellstorm, Hellblaster Polygon just got shot to death. You can see the Chosen did very well. One of the Hell Cannons did very well. Some of the Chaos Spawn, especially the one chewing through the Free Company. And then you can see this front line just did pretty well. The Marauders, though, because I was shooting them with the Hellstorm Rocket Battery, probably didn't do the best. We look over here. Yeah, you can see these. The Forsaken did very well. Some of the Chaos Warriors, the great weapons. I did manage to isolate some of these guys with Golden Hounds and just chunk them out, which can be kind of the difficulty with blobbing some of your Chaos Warriors. But anyways, great game to all these guys, and thanks for watching. That's that.